This is The Faction. It is Unify Gathering 2021, a heavy music radio takeover all weekend on The Faction. We'll play the bands that have played at Unify over the years. We will dig up some archived interviews, live sets, new chats with the bands that have played over the years. And right now, over Zoom, I am talking to Luke, Rhett, and Aidan. They're the ones that make Unify happen. Now I want to talk about Unify 2022. What can you tell us?
Yeah, a few things I can tell you, right? So for one, we're actually going to go not with the second weekend of January, but the third one, which I think ends up being the 21st, the 23rd. The reason is just because we've just decided this weekend's cursed. Like there's 60-kilometer winds happening there right now. There's 69-kilometer winds last year. We're done with it. Partly also because it was sick having a good Christmas this year, right, guys?
Yeah.
But look, we're just going to push ahead with booking an Australian lineup. We actually booked a lineup that we were hoping to run out this year, but most of the bands are just going to carry over to the year after, which is really cool. And really our goal is to have a bit of a who's who of heavy music and Australian heavy music and get all of the bands that have meant a lot to the festival and try and bring them all together. Then, I guess like in terms of stuff that we planned, I already mentioned like the second stage. We're going to try and have the bands finish right on at midnight, because I know it's been a bit of an issue where people run out of energy if we have our headliners run too late. Personally, I think that you're all complaining a bit too much, but it's all cool. We'll listen. We'll listen to our audience on that one. And I can also confirm we're going to have really good weather next year. We've already planned it all out, 100%. There's not going to be a storm. That's me touching wood. Did I miss anything else that I can tell the guys?
No, probably, well, not confirmed. There's a good chance that we will announce earlier than usual as well, is another thing. Just so everyone can get excited. Having had a year off, I know we're missing it and a lot of other people are. So the longer that people have to look forward to it, I think the better. So that's probably one other thing.
I have a trivia question for you. What do you reckon the population of Tarwin Lower is?
I'm going to say 3,000.
358 people. And think about how incredible it is that we've had up to about 8,500, 9,000 people there for the last 4 years. And the fact that town sort of accommodates all of those people. We just want to give one last shout out to them. I was actually going to go on a little holiday down there with Jadden to meet up with these two and go to the Tarwin Lower pub and have a beer today. But the accommodation's booked out everywhere. The closest accommodation was 150 kilometers away or something. So I hope they're all having a great time. I hope they're all making a lot of money. And after a quiet year, that the community's bouncing back. And we can't wait to be out there and doing all that with you guys again next year.
Where's the best place to follow the updates?
Just keep across the socials is the best. We'll throw up updates there about everything. So
Facebook event pages is probably it's the easiest way for us to deliver the most accurate information and keep you guys up to date.
Yeah.
So get on the event pages.
And just quick final shout out, we're three of, I think we worked out there was something like 1,200 staff meals at the last Unify, across the weekend. So there's so many people who are involved in our team who make it possible and who have been involved from the very start. So I want to give a massive shout out to them. But also, as we've sort of talked about what made Unify is the audience and what they've brought to it. And it's a huge thanks to every single person who's ever been or who's ever supported in any way, whether it's artists, staff or punters, because
media,
everyone. It just feels like it's such a unique, it's one of a kind, and we really hope it can last for as long as possible. And just thanks to everyone who's ever been a part of it and making it what it is. It's everyone else's festival. We're just lucky enough to get to work on it a little bit.
And we